and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena we are covering Mardu Angels, or Mardu Midrange. Mardu doesn't have one of the tri-lands, so the mana is a little bit compared to the families from the streets of New Capenna, but the card quality is so good and powerful that it absolutely still holds a place in the meta. Carried by Archangel of Wrath. This card I remember playing in the very early days when it came out in Dominaria United and finding it an absolute cleaner, taking care of all kinds of things all over the board. Multiple planeswalkers and creatures, both sides of Fable, the Mirror Breaker. It just slices and dices everything in sight and stabilizes your life total with that sweet lifelink on the kicker ability. It's a good reason on its own to play Mardu, and you've seen us playing it in mono white, splashing these colors. But now we get to embrace the full power of Mardu with cards like Bloodtithe Harvester, removal like Go for the Throat, and the ubiquitous and always present in your red decks Fable of the Mirror Breaker as the only truly red card around. However, there are so many powerful 3-drops to choose from, it gets even better as we also throw in Wedding Announcement, we throw in Inspiring Overseer for a little bit of angelic value, and we've got 4 copies of Steel Seraph, the card that Go for the Throat just can't quite kill. What a powerful force this has been since it's risen up the meta as well, and we've seen it in a few videos already. We have a number of angels, so why aren't we running Giada, the Font of Hope? You can. If you would like to run a Giada, you can. I will tell you that my win rate went up dramatically when the Giadas were cut from the deck and more Bankbusters went in. You do have to be able to keep up card-wise with the other mid-range decks of the format, so I think that 4 Bankbusters makes it, and there is really not a better card with Bankbuster than Steel Seraph. When this thing comes down on turn 3, it animates the Bankbuster and either gives it flying or lifelink, and immediately the race swings dramatically in a certain direction. So the ability of Steel Seraph and Bankbuster to be BFFs is just, it can't be overlooked, and it's the main reason that the deck leans the way that it does. Plenty of fun ofs as well with Sanctuary Warden, Liesa, Forgotten Archangel. Did you forget about her? Did you? Because she's pretty good. She's not, Sheoldred isn't the only 4/5 that you can play in this format. Speaking of Sheoldred, you could also put a Sheoldred in this deck, and I wouldn't be too mad at you. Gix's Command, a really fun one of in a deck full of creatures, because sometimes you're returning 2 angels to your hand. Sometimes you're putting lifelink on something big that could use lifelink, although a lot of these things already have lifelink. And occasionally, you're just sweeping the opponent's whole board right up. As you see, we don't have too many things with power 2 or less. All right, this deck is actually a ton of fun and way more meta competitive than you would have expected. It's been sort of a dark horse contender in the format for a few weeks now, and it's shown up in best of 3 results as well, but we're going to take it out on best of 1 and see what kind of damage we can do. Let's dive in. Let the angelic nonsense begin. Early removal and 3-drops that kill people. Let's do it. Just make pain-free black mana available on 1 in case we have to start cutting things down. Oh, that's the perfect turn to play against me. And if you're going to stack your deck, that's the perfect turn 3 play against anyone. My turn, I suppose. Our opponent discards 2 very good cards. I guess they need the land. Mana is not great for Invoke Despair so far. All right, what do we give up? Harvester's not looking particularly great. Go for the Throat is sus since they're not playing any creatures. They'll probably have Sheoldred eventually, though. And that's the really frustrating thing, is I guess we just have to hold on to it. But Prototype does go over the top of Sheoldred. Yeah, we'll get rid of these. That was horrible. I regret everything. This is where they kill the token. If I don't find my own Bankbuster, we're going to fall way behind very fast. Wow. What a nice turn from them. Now we don't get to turn our cut downs into real cards. Although I guess one of them needs to go on this reflection. Yep, I already want to quit. I just want to quit. I don't want to play this game anymore the second I see this sequence. I've become weak. Wow, they had a tough choice, and they actually gave up a Bankbuster, which in my opinion is like their best card. Yeah, that makes sense. Why wouldn't we draw a third one? Let's go. Trying to give me a chance here. They're trying to give me a chance. All right, and they actually bin another Corpse Appraiser and a removal spell, so they definitely have some kind of removal. What will it be? How many Abrades do you run? It's becoming super standard now. Opponent not attacking with the Bankbuster? They could have had a 7-point attack there. They're really holding back because they think that this token making a treasure is the problem. Okay, is what it is. All right, so here's my prototype. There's my target. Let's try some flying. We go over the top. And hopefully they're low on Abrades now that they've already cast 2 of them. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? They're definitely playing a cowardly game in an aggressive position. There you go. Come on, opponent. Let's go. Stop being a coward. I really want to keep this, though. If I keep it, then maybe I can copy it with Fable. But we can't take that much damage, I don't think. Even though we'd be gaining 3 back the next turn. We're still not in a blocking position. So we gotta cut the damage down. They draw a card here, they gain 2 life. They could also leave this on defense. Okay, so yeah, they don't gain the 2 life, which is smart. Because now I have to fly this over the top, which means I don't gain life. If I want the treasure. I don't feel like I need it. Let's use our blood token here and see what we find. Maybe it'll be something that makes getting the treasure important. No. Alright, we got problems. But let's just grab some lifelink. And swing. And try to stave off elimination here. It would be nice to draw my own Bankbuster, that's for sure. Our top 20 did not have any Bankbusters. Theirs had 2. Like I said, it's the most important card, so feels bad to get worked like this. Feels very bad. All right, Harvester. Do I get a turn of Reflection of Kiki? With all their selection? I do feel like they've been loose with removal. just kind of all right, 3 Bankbusters in their top 24 compared to 0 for me. Weird. They're so weird. That's a good card. That is a powerful magic card. Well, let's do this. Dissolves. So we'll go with flying. Nope. Vigilance? Lifelink? Lifelink. We don't want to block with them at all. And I like that it does tell you which abilities they already have. That is pretty cool. We don't have very much time, guys. We don't have very much time. I probably should have held that land. There's a few reasons that we could have turned it into something else. Blood tokens. Kiki Jiki. I think I meant to. But I guess I also played around Make Disappear, but that was obviously unnecessary. Yeah, this is a lethal threat that on the board they can't stop. They need a removal spell, and they've cast a bunch of them already. Invoke Despair. I choose this? I could choose the Seraph and get it back, but right now it's part of the lethal threat, so no. The Harvester could have killed the Fable anyway. Are we gonna get him? Is keyword flying the key to beating Grixis? They've got the land. Still room for a go for the throat here. Oh, double Harvester. Okay. So they can kill the Seraph, but I get it back. It buys them another turn, though. Come at me, bro. No? Give them back. Love it. They're at 6. How do I get 2 more? I guess I don't on this turn. Do we play the prototype when it can be hit by the Harvester? Well, if they hit, they have to kill Liesa, you know, to have a chance, right? I think we play out 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I play all? If I play the land, I can play all. Yeah, I think we just want max pressure. Vigilance, pretty good. You go to 2. They couldn't get all the way out of it last turn, so they need to draw into the stuff. Let's see what they can do. They've got Harvester to get rid of Seraph, but if Liesa's around, we just get it back, and we can give the 2/2 flying. Also can just rip Archangel of Wrath and burn them out, which we don't have any of that in our top 20 so far. We have all our cut downs, though. And 3 Fables. There you go. It's coming back unless they can corpse appraise it. They do get a window to do that. Pitch a land, draw. They still have to kill the Liesa anyway. They're still digging. Grixis, come on. Come on, what you got? I thought you were the deck of the Doomblades. Endless Doomblades. Why can't you kill this 4/5 flying life linking? Yeah, flood. Just flood and die. I love it. I love it. The kiss of death. Okay. I thought for sure we were going to get drowned in value that game, but the clock from the flying threats actually hits very quickly. On the play, 3 drops. You can keep 3-drops on the play. It's the awesome thing about being on the play. I should have led on Haunted Ridge in case I draw a Harvester, but not punished here. Gotta remember I have Harvester in the deck. Alright, card I can't deal with. Alright, opponent with a nice curve so far, but they're up against a pretty good curve from us as well. I'm going to get rid of one of the cutdowns and one of the pain lands. Okay, we got an Archangel of Wrath. We got more Fables. So let's just get that out of the way and Fable some more. Feels good to be the first one with the Fable and the other Fable. They drop a Fires of Victory. So Jeskai, same cards everybody else plays so far. Just a worse removal spell, generally speaking. All right. They don't have enough mana for a counterspell. So Archangel of Wrath is looking really good. Let's just decline. This is perfect. How's your face? So, how many sweepers do you think they play? Maybe one farewell? This looks like it's the same mid-range soup that everybody else tries to play, and there's a reason that mid-range is challenged in best of one. When it goes second, it doesn't have the catch-up mechanisms that they need. But our opponents discard 2 Fires of Victory now? That's a lot. That's very strange. All right, so they're running Might Stone, Weak Stone, so they can draw with Bankbuster. Yep, it's fine. It's fine. We're on Copy Kiki, though. The opponent can't interact with it, but I'm sure they will. And they're about to be on Copy Kiki as well. So I think we just play the Overseer. Remember, Copy Kiki just makes a bunch of, like, tapped critters. But let's hold for it just in case. No, let's not hold for it. Relentlessness, that is relentless aggression. That's what we're doing here today. All right, we do hit a land finally. But who needs land? And you got all this treasure. Okay, they're chumping. No Copy Kiki on their menu. Let's play the wedding announcement and draw and see how many farewells they brought with them. Well, well, it was farewell one way or another, wasn't it? Later, Gator. We have 2 drops, but our lands are all tapped and we're on the draw. But we'll try. We might draw into a land that can let us cast one of these, and then we have a chance. It's looking unlikely. All right, come on, deck. Come on. Nope. Denied. Hard mode it is. And you do have Go for the Throat if the opponent puts a lot into this Evolved Sleeper. Whoa, that's not good for them. Okay. Sure, you want to discard your hand? Let's go.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
All right, let's start the wedding announcing. Let's just play one of these things that gets a lot of consistent value while our opponent's mana screwed and plussing Liliana.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Yeah, they're discarding. And they're attacking, so they're not going to ultimate Liliana if they don't defend Liliana. They play a Bankbuster, sure. I mean, this is just bad strategy, though, I think. In my opinion. Just bad strategy.
Necromancer.
All right, they dig with Banky. Hey, this is why you don't run 2 Takenumas, man. It always gets you somehow. Always.
We all have things we'd rather.
Yeah, I mean, all this. Really? Yeah, all this, and you're just gonna lose your Liliana this way? Now I have a Bankbuster? Ouch. That's rough. That is a rough go of it for the opponent. I know I'm going to draw, so I'm going to draw now. We might hit a land. Yep. And this puts us in range of a double-kicked Archangel next turn because we played it this way. Shieldred. Gix's Command. What's down here? What is down here? Okay. Think. A few ways to do it. I can definitely make them sacrifice the Shieldred. I can also sack the Harvester and then finish Shieldred with the Archangel, and then Gix's Command gets back both Harvesters, which is pretty sick. I like that. All right, they allowed that, and they didn't power up Bankbuster first. That's a big deal. Yeah, they're trying to power it up now, but it's too late. Maybe they're tilted by that mana screw earlier. They've drawn plenty of land since then, haven't they? They're at 11. Looks like easy mode, but they can chump. We'll make them do it. Grasp. That'll cost you 2. Fall to 1. Scoop it up. Run away. Mono black. 2 Takenumas. Really? To play a Lily? Really? That only pluses? Really? All right, we're on the draw. Not everything costs 3 or more, so we'll keep it. I'm nervous. It's not a great hand, but it should hang in there. The opponent can't run us over. We can deal with Thalias. We can deal with Harvesters. We can deal with Sleepers. We can deal with Swift Spears. Can't deal with Bankbusters, which I'm sure is what they'll play. Every time I keep a hand with cut downs lately, I get bank busted. Ah, no Bankbuster opponent. Love it. And we drew one. Awesome. Our opponent's playing Mardu. If we draw here and we don't hit the land, we have to discard, but we have to make our way to the land anyway. Okay, mana screw. Sweet. Here we go. $26 lands on the draw. We're getting to coin flip status. Well, we know Shelly has to die. We're definitely on coin flip status, but we're losing the flips. We're losing the flips bad. Giada. That's something we can cut down at least. There's a land. Okay. Cut it down. Looks like our opponent's also on a Mardu Angel strategy. Weird how you find them. Once the matchmaker gets to know your deck, it's like, here, you want some other Angel decks. Okay. But they run Giada, which I found to just not be good enough, sadly. It's good for the theme, but for the deck itself, I think it comes up short. Nice to have the land drop. I kind of think we just max out the Bankbuster, though, and sit back. They're sitting on open mana. It could be things like Destroy Evil. I need to keep moving forward, though. I think I'll just use my treasure here and play another Bankbuster. It's kind of a waste of mana not to. Although the treasure's useful later. Yeah, we'll just say go. Never mind. I've changed my mind. I think they have a removal spell, and if I activate there, they'll get to use it on the 1/1. We'd rather they have to use that on their turn, disrupt their turn a bit more. Maybe not on their turn, but the next turn cycle. You get me. And then we have the treasure for the Archangel kicked, if that's the right play. Yeah, you can feel it, right? They just kind of like, well, I was gonna just kill this and smash in, but now I have nothing to do, so I'll just discard this Go for the Throat, which they don't know, but they're gonna need that Go for the Throat. They are unaware of how good that will be. Liesa, Pilot. All right, let's see if they want to play a removal spell here. We've got a big hand. We still can't hit our land drops. All right, we got a hit. I'm going to play the Overseer, keep trying to hit land. It's also good if they just want to kill it. Yep, that's fine. Land? What is land? We has no land. I guess I'll play this Harvester. Because we're already discarding the hand size. And we discard what? The Archangels are really good. The Seraph is good against Go for the Throat. I guess the Liesa's the most likely thing to not matter. No ETB, right? Probably just kill it. Yeah, I don't know if the opponent knows how far behind they fall, because if we stay in the game, you know, if we hang out in the game and we're on a low land count, eventually we'll find the land and our whole hand is turned on. And the fact that they like were looting away a Go for the Throat earlier, they're gonna need it. But I don't think they know it. And right now their Harvester has no blood token. Yeah, they have Gix's command. Return 2 creatures, and I sacrifice the highest power. So, I'm going to get rid of this Bankbuster. I've got more. They got back Giada and Shieldred. We're going to need a way to kill Shieldred, but the Harvester is going to help. It might be like Harvester, Archangel of Wrath team up. We should also do any card draw we want to do this turn. Not next turn, this turn. So, what is that? We've got 5 mana. I think we'll play the Overseer. Get that out of the way. And the Bankbuster. We'll send the Harvester. They'll probably spend their turn on Shieldred. If they hit a land, they might also play Giada. And then if we draw a land, I know, wishful thinking, we can do Harvester on the Shieldred or the Giada Archangel of Wrath. Nope, we come up a point short. We'll see. I bet we can find a sneaky way, though, to do what we need to do. There's Giada. There's the Halo machine herself. That throat. They just keep going for that throat. More spot removal. 3 go for the throats. All right, this is lining up great. Please draw land. Yes. Right into my clutches. I'm sure they also play this card. They probably don't have 3 of them. And this is a beautiful 2-for-1. And Rah! Down to 6. Down to 6. Holy cow. Yeah. From very mana screwed to just turning the game upside down. We'll just go burn plan. There's a few different ways that we could win this one. And yeah, Hell Fox. My Mardu deck, it just smashes through. Today's Patreon shout out goes out to Mr. Bobbin. Sucks. I don't know who that is. Don't be mad at me. If it's a political thing, it wasn't me. That is the name in front of me. Mr. Bobbin sucks. I don't even know. Don't blame me. Anyway, thanks for being a patron. Mr. Bobbin sucks. You're very cool. Now back to the video. All right, we're on the play with no red, but we have Bankbuster instead, so I'll keep it. Covert no red will not last forever. We'll find a way. Uh-oh, we might not have a lot of time. And there you go. Do we get the creature down? So part of me says play this ahead of Thalia. And I think that's wise because then next turn we can play Harvester. I'm going to be set up in case I want to play a tap land next turn in the Harvester. Like if I draw one of the tri-lands. They play Dennick. Shouldn't mess with me too much. So now we have options of Harvester, and then we can crew Buster and play defense, or we can play Wedding Announcement and stay on curve. I think we stay on curve here, especially since Thalia is in their deck. The curve becomes next turn we play Harvester, and we can crew Buster and draw a card with it. So we use all our mana, and then for 5 mana we play Liesa. Skystrike Officer is a problem though. They can start drawing a lot of cards with that. So we have to find a solution. Siege Veteran, of course. All right, we definitely have to kill that officer. And they're taking cut down off the table if they put a counter on it with the Veteran. Nope, they go on Dennick. What are they doing? They're not attacking with Dennick. Okay. Floody. It's getting Floody in here. We still have a shot here to draw a cut down for that officer. And we're not going to. But, yeah, let's just go big. Like this. And kill you. What a tag team, huh? All right, don't Brutal Cathar me. There we go, Veteran. Is the offense stymied? Stifled, one could say. They do get to draw a lot of cards though, and I just keep drawing land. All right, what do we do? I think I'll take my Bankbuster draw. Come on, removal. Okay, it's like that. Absurd, absolutely absurd here. We're gonna get drowned. I guess I could send a message. Interesting. Huh. Huh. Okay. I can't believe they gave that card up. I would have taken 5 100 times over. All right, Brutal Cathar. This is why we attacked, by the way. Eventually, when they're drawing 3 cards a turn, they're going to find the Brutal Cathar. No attacks. Love it. All right, do we use these blood tokens? I think we can use 1, because we're going to hit the Brutal Cathar for sure. Come on, deck. You're playing with me. There's an Archangel of Wrath. I really want a way to get this back before I use the Harvester, because once I use the Harvester, I don't get it back. But yeah, I think we still do this. All right, still at a bit of a stalemate, and the Archangel can start shooting important things next turn, so that's good. Our opponent is committed to this Denic, though. I think they're going to put counters on this Denic forever. They think they're playing mono red. Now they're attacking. They are attacking. Get him. Dare you to kill the Overseer. See what happens. Okay. Resto Eiganjo. I think they had that before against the Liesa and didn't use it, which is kind of weird to me. Should we try to draw a removal spell? Yeah, let's try. Save our tokens would be nice. Beautiful. It also exiles their Denic because Liesa is a house. What an absolute goddess. Kick it and kick it. Were those siege veterans you have, opponent? Where'd they go? How you doing? I'm the one who knocks. They go to 6. All right. Play another Harvester. Veteran, sure. And you gone. Well, that was lovely. All right, so post-game wraps, quick little sum up of this particular deck. I think I went about 4-2 with this last version. The Angel version running cards like Giada, and also I was experimenting with more Sanctuary Wardens and more of an Angel theme with Sarah Paragon. That version didn't hold up nearly as well as just making sure that you play the really good Mardu cards like Wedding Announcement and making sure that you have 4 Bankbusters. Steel Seraph Bankbuster is probably the coolest synergy I found. I would definitely keep the Liesa. As you see, even though it looks like a card that's just going to die, it survives more often than you'd think, and it fits into the Angel sub-theme, and it's kind of amazing with Bloodtithe Harvester, which was something I didn't see coming. So yeah, powerful deck. Definitely can win against the meta, especially any mono or two-colored aggro decks. Like, this is a very good anti-meta deck, almost a control deck for the format. Strongly recommended. I am sure it will get you to Mythic. Solid A tier, maybe A- for 3 colors and being in a 3-color combination that doesn't have a tri-land of its own, but like an A- tier. Very good deck, recommended. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.